Skin it hard away, Southern T. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If this your first time, do your boy solid. Don't make it your last time. Hit that subscription button as well. We talk this good boxing, sports, MMA, parlays, predictions every single day, not just today. Today, we here with a Fatal Fury 3-part main card. It's like 3 main events. You know we got this week. We got Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barboza. We got Devin Haney versus Jesus Ramos. And then we got Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Right now, Tio, Ryan, and Devin have been connected to one another for years now. Ryan and Devin have been even deeply connected to one another for about 2 years now. Actually, they've been connected for a long time, like even since the amateurs, right? But now they're even deeper, deeply connected with the situation that happened last year, surrounding their fight with the whole, on the night of, right, it looked like Devin Haney had lost a close split decision, majority decision, or something like that, right? So that was big in itself. And then come to find out, like a week later, actually, right? Few days, maybe 4 or 5 days after, Ryan Garcia popped 30 for PEDs. So the win or the non-win, right, was taken away. So Devin Haney is undefeated. Ryan Garcia is undefeated. And now they have that steroid debacle hanging over their heads. And also on the card, you got Teofimo Lopez in possibly the hardest fight of his life. You know what I mean? So I think this card is filled with glitz. It's filled with glamour. It's filled with storylines. And I think it's filled with exciting fights. For what it's worth, no matter how you feel about Ryan or Rolly or even T.O. and Devin, right? The competitiveness of these fights have been matched well on this card, like especially with Teofimo Lopez and Arnold Barboza. That's literally a 50-50 fight. You got Jesus Ramos bringing out his veteranship to the ring versus Devin Haney. That's about a 50-50 fight, especially with all the questions that Devin Haney, with all the questions that, the fans are going to be asking of Devin Haney. How's he going to bounce back from the whole Ryan Garcia situation, the PEDs? Some people, he didn't lose, right? But, he still had to go through what he went through, right? So some people want to know how he's going to bounce back from, the I don't want to say the beating, right? Because that's the wrong term. But how's he going to bounce back from, the physical wear and tear of, that night? And even more important, I believe, right? How's he going to bounce back from the mental wear and tear, of that night, right? So it's a lot of questions on this card. Is Ryan Garcia the same Ryan Garcia before and after the steroids? I also noticed that, when it comes to steroids, people get, real picky choosy on who they like and who they don't like with it, right? Because you got people like Conor Ben just had a fight last week, right? You got people who killed Conor Ben for the steroids, but the same people act like Ryan Garcia never did it when it comes to Devin Haney. You know what I mean? But Ryan Garcia has questions, to answer. Was it a fluke, that happened with Devin Haney? Are you what happened with Devin Haney that night? Or are you what we have known you to become up until this point, which is very talented, but which is very talented, but how serious are you taking the game? With Teofimo Lopez, he actually has reached some very high pinnacles along with Devin Haney as well, right? But Teofimo Lopez, he actually has reached some high pinnacles, but he's also hit some low of the lows, right? Personal issues, boxing career, the whole situation with Top Rank and Triller, which it looks like that he may have, moving past over here working with the Sheik, right? So Teofimo Lopez has questions to answer as well. I think Teofimo Lopez has the toughest, combat fight on this card, given that he has to fight Arnold Barboza, a guy who's going to be highly motivated because Arnold Barboza has been, checking for this Teofimo fight for some years now. So those two have a personal history as well. Right, so it's going to be a lot of questions answered this week. I'm excited about this card. I ain't going to waste too much more of y'all time. Let's go and get into the fight breakdowns and predictions. And then the first fight that we going to talk about, we got Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barboza. I almost called him Leandro Barboza, like the basketball player that used to play for the Suns. But anyway, I digress. We got Teofimo Lopez versus Barboza. I think this may be the most competitive fight on the card. This fight and the Devin Jesus Ramos fight, pretty close fights, right? This may be the closest fight on the card. I think this is going to turn into a boxing match. I don't think anybody's going to get knocked out in this fight, so I do think this fight is going to go the distance. This is going to be, can Teo, answer the crafty veteran? Can Teo answer the veteran tricks that I almost called him Leonardo Barboza again, that Arnold Barboza is going to have in this fight? And actually, my answer would be yes. I think Teo is athletic enough. The thing is the IQ. Is he going to let his IQ shine and not get frustrated with a guy like Arnold Barboza? If he can do that, I think he's prime enough. I think he's athletic enough. I think he's good enough to be able to win this fight. I think he's going to be the faster of the two. So when Barboza is coming in, I'm going to need Teo to be first. I think he's able to do that, and I'm going to take Teofimo Lopez to win this fight on the cards. Not overly confident in it. My best bet will be that this fight goes the distance, but I am going to leave Teofimo Lopez on the cards in this. Not going to be an easy fight at all for Teofimo Lopez. And in this next fight, we got Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. This fight should be extremely fun. In this fight, we got Devin Haney, the boxer, versus Jose Ramirez, the tactical brawler. Jose Ramirez has that come forward, activity kind of style, right? Come forward, active, high activity kind of style. Devin Haney is more of the smooth, subtle boxer. I'm going to outbox you. I'm going to outpunch you. I'm going to put this jab on you. I'm going to hit you, and you're not going to be able to hit me. This is going to be a very interesting clash of styles. These guys are about the same size, right? About the same height, about the same stature. Devin Haney does have the arm reach advantage in this. I think Devin Haney is going to be able to control this fight from the outside. I think he'll be able to land on Jose Ramirez a little cleaner than Jose Ramirez will be able to land on him. I think he's going to be the bit more of the quicker athlete, right? More of the quick twitch athlete in this fight. And I think he'll be able to beat Jose Ramirez, with his jab and keeping the fight at mid-range to distance. And in this fight, I'm going to take Devin Haney on the points over Jose Ramirez. And then last but not least, we got Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. This is probably the hardest fight for me to pick. Not because, I think, these guys are blinding with talent or anything like that. Just because this is a very volatile fight, right? You got two guys, you got two punchers. You got Garcia, who's more like of a tactical puncher, versus Rolly Romero, who's more of a brawler puncher, right? So you got two punchers in this fight. I think this fight going to be a little wild. I think this fight going to be a little sloppy. I think it's going to be a lot of extra going on in this fight. I think Rolly could make this fight difficult for Ryan Garcia with his unorthodox kind of style. And I also think that, Ryan Garcia could knock Rolly clean smooth out because Rolly is kind of wild and Garcia got nice hooks. And that's actually what I'm going to go with, man. I'm going to take Garcia to land one of those nice hooks on Rolly and put him out. I got Ryan Garcia with the stoppage in this fight right here. All right, let me give y'all a recap of what we got. We got Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia to be victorious. We got Lopez on the points. We got Haney on the points. And then I got Garcia back KO. My best bet in that Garcia fight is the fight not to go the distance. But I do think Garcia wins on KO. So let's set up a parlay real quick. All right, so we got Lopez on the points, Haney on the points, and we're going to take Garcia and Romero, not distance. That'll get us up to plus 170. Y'all play that, take it to the bank. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Skinny Hardaway, Southern T. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this is the present. That's how we rocking, and I'm out. Look, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend.